In 503 AD, in Glamorgan, South Wales, a king was made. King Arthur the war king, fierce and brave, his lineage stretching back to the holy grave. Oh, King Arthur too, our greatest king, brought unity, made Britain sing. Not from stone did he draw his right, but through battle he shone so bright. No wizard's son, but Merlin was his guide, a warlord teaching warcraft far and wide. No sword in stone, but strength in light, he learned the art of war day and night. Guinevere a flirt, but loyal to her core, no Lancelot's scandal tales of yore. He formed the round table, a place for all, his summer games a festive call. Oh, King Arthur too, a legend king, invented games, made hearts ring. He fought the Saxons, his ancestor the Romans, a kingdom united by his own hands. An asteroid's wrath in 57-9 AD brought his realm down, but not his legacy. With 700 ships, he crossed the sea to America, centuries before you or me. Kentucky's land, he met his end, fighting Red Indians. His tail would bend, not by his son, but by time was he slain. His story greater than Hollywood's fame. Researchers gone, but the truth they did seek. Wilson, Black, and Brockstock, their voices speak. Now it's on us to keep his tale true. King Arthur's legend forever we renew. Oh, King Arthur too, our greatest king, his story lives, his praises we sing. From Britain to America, his path did go, a king, a warrior, a legend to know. So sing of Arthur, the war king's might, his truth shall shining ever so bright. No myth or magic, but a man of deed, King Arthur too, in history's creed.
No one would have believed in the last years of the 19th century that humans' affairs were being watched from the timeless worlds of space. No one could have dreamed we were being scrutinized as someone with a microscope studies creatures that swarm and multiply in a drop of water. Few men even considered the possibility of life on other planets. And yet, across the gulf of space, minds immeasurably superior to ours regarded this earth with envious eyes. And slowly and surely, they drew their plans against us. At midnight on the 12th of August, a mass of luminous gas erupted from Mars and sped towards Earth. Across 200 million miles of void, invisibly hurtling towards us, came the first of the missiles that would bring so much calamity to Earth. As I watched, there was another jet of gas. There was another missile starting on its way. And that's hell for the next 10 nights. A flare spurting out of Mars, bright green, drawing a green mist behind it. A beautiful but somehow disturbing sight. Ogilvy, the astronomer, assured me we were in no danger. He was convinced there could be no living thing on that remote, forbidden planet. The chances of anything coming from Mars are 1,000,000 to 1, he said. The chances of anything coming from Mars are 1,000,000 to 1. But still, they come. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is a Sunday. What? From me, your host, Matt Taylor, broadcasting live from Brighton. Be right on in Brighton. It's a miserable day out there. And it's time for me to drop this Richard Burton style of voice. So, hello. Hope everyone's well. I do like a bit of War of the Worlds. I love it. No one would have believed in the last years of the 19th century that humans' affairs were being watched from the timeless worlds of space. No one could have dreamed we were being scrutinized as someone with a microscope studies creatures that swarm and multiply in a drop of water. Few men even considered the possibility of life on other planets, and yet, across the gulf of space, minds immeasurably superior to ours regarded this earth with envious eyes. And slowly and surely they drew their plans against us. Hey, it sends a shiver down my spine. Woo! Damn, man. You know, I was talking about my intel drop. Let me assure you all, it was nothing about an imminent alien invasion. You can be rest assured the aliens aren't massing on the other side of the moon to come down and totally annihilate every single one of us and return planet Earth to the rule of the ants. That's not my intel drop, you know, just to put all your minds at rest. You know, crikey, that would be dramatic even for me. No. So don't be shy, jump in and say hi whenever you want to. You're watching MattTaylorTV and all that jazz. You can find me on YouTube. I've done a very interesting article about King Arthur today. So, you know, very good. It's always good to remember our nation's greatest king. So, had a wonderful night out with the daughter celebrating her 19th. Out with her friends. Very good night. Woke up at 10 a.m. Woke up at 10 a.m. That doesn't usually happen. I don't usually stay in the pit until 10. But listen, you know, that's what you do when you're out in the early hours, rocking and rolling. You know what I mean? No, I wasn't actually out in the early hours. I said goodbye to them at 9. Went down to my cheeky favourite Greek establishment, had a little gyros just to sort me out, just to keep my weight. You know, I've got a weight standard to maintain. But yeah, a good night all in all. It's very pleasant, very pleasing as a parent to see your daughter reach the healthy age of 19 and being, you know, so happy in her own skin and seeing her being so successful and enjoying life. Because I'm sure any other parent out there would agree. All we want from our children is for them to enjoy life and to smash life with enthusiasm and vigor. So I'm very pleased how Lizzie is progressing. She's got a great life ahead of her, you know, and I'm fully confident in her to carry on leading a very successful and fulfilling life. So yeah, very nice. I'm waiting for my I bought a Christmas present for myself. I think it's very important to buy Christmas presents for yourself, because ultimately you get what you want, what you really, really want. But anyway, I'm waiting in for an Echo Dot. I've got an Echo Dot coming today, so I'm looking forward to that. You know, a bit of companionship. And I feel as if it's the future in my living room. So I'm really looking forward to that. Yeah, so that's good. What else can I say? Apart from King Arthur, you know, I keep banging on about King Arthur, but I think it's very important that we keep King Arthur's memory alive, especially when the three champions of King Arthur, namely Alan Wilson, Baron Blackett, and Ross Bostock, are no longer with us. And so someone's out there has got to kind of like, you know, keep the memory of King Arthur alive. And of course, if you haven't done so already, please check out King Arthur the First and King Arthur the Second Facebook group. Check out Britain's Hidden History Facebook group, and then you can check out britainshiddenhistory.co.uk and Kaimo group. I'm terrible at pronouncing Welsh names, but kimroglyphics.com. Check them out. I'll put them in the chat, because, you know, look, we'll only know where we're going if we know where we've come from. You know what I mean? And we're only here because King Arthur united the British people under one king. You know, it's such a fascinating history. And it's a history that's more amazing than anything Hollywood, you know, could ever produce. So, you know, I understand talking about King Arthur is a bit of a load of rubbish. Let's go and watch something more interesting instead. But for me personally, there is nothing more interesting than King Arthur. Absolutely love it. So yeah, that's about it really. It's a lovely day out there. I've done all my work. Not that I get paid for it, but you know, anyway. Let me play you a little promotional video. Guerrilla Democracy News. Not one of my best videos, but hey, you know, it's a video anyway, and we all love a promotional video.
The shadows under power's glare, where the truths are hidden, none to share. A voice cries out, fierce and free. Guerrilla democracy, hear its plea. Whistleblowers brave and bold, telling secrets dark and old of hidden crimes in plain sight. Justice whispers in the night of foes. The sky they gleam, witnessed by those who dare to dream, but in frames they never stay. Lost to whispers, lost to claim. From corridors of wealth and might, stories seep into the light of pedophiles in high estate. A scandal too big to abate. Against the darkest night, for children screams that echo still against corruption's iron will. This blog, a beacon in the dark, where mainstream media leaves its mark. Guerrilla democracy stands to say the truth will out, come what may. Whistleblowers, brave and bold, telling secrets dark and old of hidden crimes in plain sight. Justice whispers in the night. So listen close to what they say. In the silence, find your way. The truth will rise, will not be tamed. Guerrilla democracy unchained.
do love a bit of guerrilla democracy news. Let me get myself on camera. Here we go. Lovely jubbly. There we go. Tough crowd today. No one's in the mood to say anything. They're like, we're not saying a fucking thing. Let's watch Matt Taylor burn and smash. I understand. If you haven't done so already, check out more original music by Suno.ai. At suno.com/@MattTaylorTV Juke Box. You'll love it. I'm sure you'll find something that you'll enjoy. As I always say, engagement is nothing without someone to engage with. So don't be shy, jump in and say hi. If you don't want to, that's fine. I'm more than happy just to hang around. Hello, Katie. Good to see you in the chat. Nice little live. You done cheeky little live earlier on, reminding us what a coward the mouse is. Oh yeah, so I noticed there's a good 4 hours of Matt Taylor TV being shown on the Mouse's channel this evening. I'm sure a lot of people will enjoy that. There's a lot of people who only watch Matt Taylor TV via the Mouse, and it can be argued that's a bit of a cowardly thing to do, but what can he do? What can he do about the cowards? Not really much. What's Katie say there? Listening to DJ Earthworm. Oh, very interesting. Chicken Duck Mo. I mean, I've got my what have I got? I've got an Echo Dot coming. Essentially, it's a speaker. So I'm looking forward to getting some music pumping. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. I'll set it up with a Spotify account. I'm looking forward to, I may even subscribe to a Spotify account. May even subscribe to it and just getting some music. I mean, I love music. It's great using AI to create music, but you sometimes forget there's loads of great music out there anyway. And so I'm looking forward to pumping some classic tunes out of my Echo Dot, which they've promised will be delivered by 9 o'clock. So I'm looking forward to it. But Katie's listening to DJ Earworm. DJ Earworm. I've never heard of that before. How interesting. DJ Earworm. All right. Good looking guy. American artist. Nice. Yeah, we've all got a bit of that's nice. I've never heard of DJ Earworm. Let's subscribe to him. If anyone hasn't subscribed to DJ Earworm, here's the link. Let's have a little listen, shall we? Nice. Oh yeah, I was going to say, the good-looking woman. It's Billie Eilish. Nice. Oh, so I see DJ Earworm collaborates with a lot of people. Billie Eilish and Taylor Swift. Mashup of songs. Yeah, like it. So yeah, I mean, the Mouse. Let's just go back to the Mouse. They like to have their little corner in which they can. Well, I think they're ribbing Bex, aren't they? They're having a go at Bex tonight. Obviously, Bex has been on, I think, what was then Bumblebee. Sadly, Bumblebee has been taken off YouTube. Don't get me telling you why. It's a sore subject for me talking about how my Bumblebee account was, was taken off. Let's not go there. It still hurts because I loved my Bumblebee YouTube channel. It was a joy. It was a joy. So that, that them lot will be watching Bumblebee, taking the mick out of Bex, no doubt. Not very nice. But then again, we come to expect not very nice things out of those crew. It kept on tagging. Yeah, that's all it can do, isn't it? Attention, attention, attention. Look at me. Look at me. I'm tagging. I'm tagging. I'm tagging you. I'm tagging you. I'm tagging you. And I'm tagging you. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. I'm tagging. So, that's their little attention tool, isn't it? That's how they get their attention. First video of 2025 on me. Yes. There you go. That's what Katie says. And it is creepy. Let's not beat around the bush. It's bloody creepy. Because ultimately, they're all a bunch of creeps. I mean, it's very well me saying that with a creepy skeleton talking to you. But, that's the irony, isn't it? They're creepy. I'm not creepy. There's nothing creepy about talking via an luminous skull on the screen. What are you on about? But yeah, I mean, I'm just going to let them get on with it. Like I said, a lot of people never watch MattTaylorTV directly. They only watch it indirectly via the mouse. Weird, but people have burnt their bridges with me. There are people who have burnt their bridges with me, and I'm fine with that. Let the bridge stay burnt. Do not rebuild the bridge. If you've burnt bridges with me, fine. Let's keep it like that. Obviously, there was a good reason to burn bridges with me. Let's leave it. We don't have to rebuild that bridge. That's what I say on the subject. Fucking hater. Look, we're all weird in our own way. It can even be argued, which I don't actually believe. It can be argued. We're all creepy in our own way, but none of us want to think we're creepy. But what can you do? Over to Katie, who says, Carol of the Mouse family, A1000. Something you should do a lot more, Katie. Look how easy it is to lure an obsessive person, laugh out loud. You don't get it, do you? Crikey. Yeah. Strange people. What I find it strange is how they've invested so much of their lives in other people. It really does not make sense. There's so much to discuss with these people. So much to discuss with them. Carol of the Mouse family says, A1000, something you should do or more. All right, yeah. Yeah. Look how easy it is to lure. I mean, I still remember, I've got the clip somewhere, how Harry, Tony Quigley, was utterly distraught, offended, and angered that you should have a spanner. Fucking hell. I mean, really, is your life so dull and boring that Katie having a spanner triggers you to the extent that you have to just go ballistic on YouTube? And then it reminds me of, it was all during that time, 2021, when Justin was on the scene. Well, Justin hasn't left the scene, has he? But I remember how everyone was just like obsessed about not letting Justin on. It was, I remember I had it from everywhere saying, Matt, what are you doing? Don't give Justin the time of day, you know. Don't let him anywhere near the channel and all that kind of jazz. People get far too invested in this bullshit. On video of it's called KTB, Why Dumbass should never try to be a smart asses. Yeah. I mean, so invested in it. I like to think I'm a reactionary. I mean, I only react to the BS that's put up about me. And I think that's right and proper. If something's put up about you, which is false or incorrect or propaganda, you know, in fact, you're obliged to like correct that information. But to get so invested in what other people do on their own channels, is it really a worthwhile thing to do with your time? I don't think it is. Hey, listen, you know, we're all crazy in our own way. YouTube is a platform in which we can easily express our craziness. It's no fun when the rabbit's got the gun. It's no fun when the rabbit got the gun. Yeah, quite right. Oh, let me play you my oh no, I won't. It was nice to get a positive comment today about my Elon Musk, what he said about Sir Keir Starmer yesterday. It was a nice change to get a positive comment about it. If you look in my back catalogue, you can see a video, and it's like promoting what Elon Musk said about Starmer. The quote is, because Starmer is guilty of terrible crimes against the British people. Crikey. Let me play it for you. Let me play it for you. And it was, thank you very much for the kind comment from someone.
Eon speaks, the world takes heed. A plane so bold it plants a seed. Sir Keir Starmer in the frame, accused of crimes, a heavy name. What's the truth that people ask behind this bold and mighty task? Is it policy, is it pride, or shadows where the secrets hide? Crimes of the crown echo the sound. The richest man shakes the ground. Truth or tale, we seek the light. In this battle of power and might, British shores, divided hearts. Must words ignite the sparks? The Prime Minister on the line. Justice calls, the clock aligns. Policy or something more, the accusations start a war. Evidence we've yet to see, a mystery for history. Crimes of the crown echo the sound. The richest man shakes the ground. Truth or tale, we seek the light. In this battle of power and might. From the halls of London town to the whispers all around. Responsibility, the price to pay for words that turn the night to day. Crimes of the crown echo the sound. The richest man shakes the ground. Truth or tale, we seek the light. In this battle of power and might. What's the verdict? Who will stand in the courts of this great land? Elon's voice, a lightning strike. In the annals of history, we'll find the light.
Yeah, so thanks for the for the person who sent that kind comment. Oh, it's so easy to make content now. No need to share the video when it has its own copy. Yes, right. Yeah, I mean, I saw a comment from Pinball Wizard, who commonly believed to be Harry. You know, because I call myself a content creator, and there's Harry go, "You a content creator?" I don't think so. Well, you know, I like to think I am a content creator. This now is content, you know, believe it or not. But yeah, I mean, I'm a bit humble to say it, but a lot of these, and that applies to you as well, Katie, a lot of our negative comments is from people who I believe are essentially jealous because we've got the balls to do things that they haven't got the balls to do. I mean, earlier on we were calling out Mouse for never going on a panel, and you know that's a valid thing. The Mouse never goes on a panel. He never shows himself, and that's a mark of a coward. Hello, Lenny. Oi, oi. So, Lenny, do you think I'm a bad egg? Hey, Lenny, do you think I'm a bad egg? You think I'm a rotten egg, do you, Lenny? Crikey. I thought you were my mate, Lenny. Then I get called a rotten egg by you. But you know, I've got tough skin. Bloody hell, can you believe it, eh? Being called a rotten egg by Lenny. Well, I never. Well, I never. Oh, here we go, Lenny. Here we go, Lenny. Matt, Barry from EastEnders wants you to stop looking like him. He can't get a pint in Brighton whenever he's down there. Well, he hasn't got the balls. We're talking about Mouse, says Kate. He hasn't got the balls. And he's nicking all my material for his tonight's. I think he's going to have a good 4 to 5 hours of MattTaylorTV material today. You know, am I going to see any royalties from that? I doubt it very much. But there's a part of me, you know, there's a part of me that's glad that at least MattTaylorTV is being shown. Over to Lenny. Matt, the amount of abuse I get off you and your acolytes, water off a duck's buttocks, son. Oh, so you think I get a lot? You get a lot of abuse from me? Fair enough. So is that a universal truth? The abused abuse. Yeah, I abuse him because he abused me. Acolytes. That's an interesting word. What does acolytes actually mean? I like the word acolytes. I always think it's something to do with electricity. You know what I mean? But obviously not. Acolytes. Acolytes. A person assisting a priest in a religious service or procession. Bloody hell, what on earth are you on about, Lenny? This isn't a church service, you know, mate. Acolyte, a person assisting a priest in a religious service or procession. Lenny. Oh, okay. But then again, acolyte can also mean an assistant or follower. Matt and his acolytes. Hello, dear acolytes. Welcome to the MattTaylorTV show. I think I'll take that. I'll make a ditty out of that. You definitely have a Charlie Manson cult going on, Matt. Oh, shut up, you acolyte. So really, Lenny, you know, Lenny, my number one acolyte. Lenny, my number one acolyte. Come on, Lenny. You've got to be my number one acolyte, haven't you? Acolyte. No, you know Susie Dent, Matt. Yeah, I don't even know who Susie Dent is. Let me see who Susie Dent is. Crikey. I'm pretty uneducated, isn't I? Oh no, Susie Dent, yeah, she's lovely, isn't she? Yeah, Susie Dent. Susie, if no one doesn't know who Susie Dent is, she's the librarian, not librarian, she's the lady who takes care of the dictionary on Countdown. It's all banter. It's all banter, says Lenny. Of course it is, mate. Of course it is. Lenny, that would be James Mouse Hind. Oh, I know it. I like where you're going with that. I like where you're going with that. Yes, definitely. If anyone's got a Charlie Manson cult going on, I'm totally with Katie on this. If anyone has got a Charlie Manson cult going on, it is James Mouse Hind, definitely. But of course, you know, Lenny's right. It's all a bit of banter. It's all banter. Oh, yes, talking about banter, Lenny, did you see my video about Sparkle? That was based on what you said. And what did you say about Sparkle? I've written it down here. A fake avatar. You're the one who knows all about it, son, don't you? You know that Sparkle was driven mad by a fake avatar. Because I think what you said was a fake avatar, Robbie Williams, was trolling her, just to clarify. And as you say, Lenny, I'm seldom right, but I'm never wrong. Yes, indeed. I put up, there have been some negative comments about Sparkle, believe it or not. Lenny says Richard Whiteley was MI5. So Countdown. Why did Vorderman finish up? She was beautiful and smart. Hey, so many questions, eh? Sharon, Sue, Sparkle, Shiva, Shelley, many more. God, all starting with S, aren't they, eh? All starting with S. So let me just read out some of the nasty comments. Left about Sparkle. Or Sparkle. So let's look on here. Somebody said about science destroys religion. Look what they said about Sparkle. It's not very nice, actually, to be fair. Science destroys religion says it's bullshit. She has a persecution complex, paranoid delusions. It's gang stalking, mindfuck garbage that her stupid brain thinks is real. Crikey, that's a pretty like nasty thing. Hello to a lovely bit of toast. Happy snow day, everyone. It's me, a lovely bit of toast. Good to have you in the house, a lovely bit of toast. Sadly, there's no snow down here. No snow down here, that's for sure. Oh, what was that? Do you want to buy one? This is another thing what science destroys religion says. It's not nice what they're saying about one stupid fucking bitch. Typical female bullshit, blaming everyone else. Bloody hell. Can you believe it? Yes, a karaoke Robbie Williams, which is pretty much the same as the real thing. Robbie Williams didn't even write Angels. Google it, says Lenny. Crikey. But I'm just chronicling the nasty comments left about Sparkle. I think there's one more. Let me just get that. I wonder who this science destroys. A psycho bitch that is full of shit. Nasty, mate, nasty. Over to Katie, who says, James Mouse Hind, friend Candy Cane. Yes, I remember Candy Cane. Sparkle said was stalking her for 15 years. Yeah, crikey. And so this is all the Mouse gang. Sorry, the James Mouse Hind gang. Lenny, if anyone's a Charlie Manson figure around here, it's James Mouse Hind. That's what it is. Alex Belfield was getting out of the big house. The voice of reason guy, isn't he? He should be getting out in January, isn't he? Because I thought it was January, but Justin said it was June. I think it's January myself. Hope everyone has had a good Christmas and New Year. Thank you ever so much. Lovely bit of toast. Yes, I certainly did. I know some people find it lonely over Christmas, but I'm just so glad I signed up to POF. Are you listening, Lenny? Plenty of fish. I'm so glad. Otherwise, I'd have had a lonely Christmas if it wasn't for my magical imaginary girlfriend that I met on POF. You got to do it, son. You got to bite the bullet. Nasty comments, I know. But then again, Sparkle has been nasty. But then again, haven't we all? We've all been nasty at some point. Over to Lenny, who says, Matt, Sparkle was a Brian Harvey super fan and tried to give him constructive advice, but he threatened her with banana and phone book. I know. Yeah, Brian Harvey can be a bit nasty, but then again, like I just said, can't we all? A1000 says Candy Cane, I know of, as the person who was friends with the Gabriella Barney account that trolled me in 2016 to, yes, the KILL myself. It's not nice at all. Of course, we had that. I most probably am mistaken. I am mistaken. I'm sure I am. But didn't we have that Andrew Lashbrook? In telling other people to go kill themselves. It's not nice at all. Some nasty people. So Lenny says, did you see Jim McDonnell claims he did heroin with Katie Price back in his hell-raising days? No, I never knew that. Never knew that. Yes, Sparkle and Brian have sorted out their issues, says Katie. She sent him a heater. I mean, I do hope Sparkle is okay, because ultimately YouTube pushed her into a mental asylum. But of course, she isn't the only one who's been pushed into a mental asylum via YouTube. I think I can count a few people on my hand who have. And that's the price to pay, You come on YouTube, start sprouting your bullshit on YouTube, there are going to be consequences. Let me assure you, there are always consequences for sprouting one's bullshit on YouTube. Lenny says, plenty of what? Best of luck, Matt. Plenty of middle-aged women of a certain age. Women of any age, actually. Best of luck, Matt. Is Janine single? Be careful if she asked you out for a picnic near a cliff. She's been shit on, says Katie. We were talking about Sparkle here. And I agree totally. Yes, she has definitely been shit on. That's my opinion too. She's been shit on by those people who made out they were her best friends. You know, I shan't play anything now about Sparkle. But mind you, Sparkle has thanked me for being like her de facto journalist. So, oh, this could be my Echo Dot. No, it's not. No, it's not my Echo Dot. Oh, we have a new name in the chat room. Welcome, Warren Peace. Welcome, Warren Peace. Mouse used Sparkle to troll Brian Harvey, ultimately trolling Sparkle herself. Thank you for giving us that comment, because it's actually my belief that the mouse is responsible for sending Sparkle into the nut house. In fact, I'd like to play you a little promotional video that sums up the mouse perfectly. Here we go.
Each and every one of you know that I play you all off each other, but still you can do nothing about it, and never will be able to do anything about it, because you are all wrongers, and you will all destroy each other eventually, whether I'm mixing it or not. But I wouldn't miss playing my part in it, for all the tea in China. About it, yeah. And never will be able to do anything about it, because you are all wrongers, and you will all destroy each other eventually, whether I'm mixing it or not. But I wouldn't miss playing my part in it, for all the tea in China.
Just so you all know, Robbie Williams has been doing a mega incel attack on me since 2009 when I joined an application called Zello. He was already on it when I went on it. Since then, he's watched my whole life, infiltrated my whole life. He's and he's just been attacking me from afar. He's never got in contact. He's always just sat in the background of my life, sucking the soul out of me and selling it, and then getting his pals to all sell it as well. I've always known there's been a terrible drain happening on me, and I had no idea where it was coming from, but now I know. Some fucking nutter, and I'm not saying that in the nice way, somebody that doesn't think about their thoughts and witness, somebody that's got far too much money, far too much sense, and thinks they can control others from a far with it. This is all because I went to a concert in 2013 in the Barrowlands, okay? It was a BDI concert because I loved Liam Gallagher's chat. He was fucking sticking it to the man, and he was fucking going tonto, not being a fucking sellout like that cunt Robbie Williams that I used to like. So I went to see BDI and I started a chant. It went like this: be the fucking I, BDI, be the fucking I, na 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 na. I've got the backstory for all my fucking chat. I know where everything comes from. That yous guys have been taking my soul, my life story, and cosplaying it very wrongly, and producing it 2 years behind where I was doing it, to the point none of it interests me anymore, that I had to just delete all social media because it was so fucking boring. And I went out and I found myself, and I found how to make the magic work properly. Meanwhile, you guys are all, God knows what you're doing to me, but you have put me into such an emotional spin over the last 3 weeks when I've actually realised what's going on. Even people that are in Love Island, that disgusting company, even they get a bit of mental health support. You cunts have been silent, sitting well back, watching a human being spiral. Robbie Williams, I'm fucking putting an Ursula on your voice. Watch this fucking space!
She ruled the screen with a banter so sharp, a queen of the comments, a light in the dark. Her laughter rang out, her spirit was bold, but life dealt her hands that were heavy to hold. A child to protect, her twins by her side, one angel she lost, and oh how she cried. Her body betrayed her, her strength turned to pain, yet she stood through the storms, through the thunder and rain. Who trolled sparkles, stole her light, turned her days into endless nights. A fake Robbie, a cruel disguise, played with her heart, tore her skies. Who trolled sparkle? We may not know, but her story lives, her courage shows. The whispers began, the shadows grew near, a singer's face turned her joy into fear. Hundreds of voices, accounts by design, a puppet master pulling strings online. She cried for help, they called her insane, but the scars she bore told of her pain. A hospital bed, a mind under siege, lost in a war she couldn't believe. Who told sparkle, stole her light, turned her days into endless nights. A fake Robbie, a cruel disguise, played with her heart, tore her skies. Who told sparkle? We may not know, but her story leaves, her courage shows. Lenny spoke out, the truth found a name, a faceless tormentor, a twisted game. Not the singer she feared, but a shadow instead, feeding on pain, on the words she said. Who told sparkle, stole her light, turned her days into endless nights. A fake Robbie, a cruel disguise, played with her heart, tore her skies. Who told sparkle? We may not know, but her story leaves, her courage shows. Sparkle the queen, though you've stepped away, your spirit shines bright in the hearts you swayed. No troll can erase what your fans still see. The banter queen of YouTube, forever you'll be.
So the humiliation continues, and everything I never wanted to ever have to do in my life, I have to serve it up now because everybody wants it. So here's what I'm serving today. I'm thinking that I couldn't have kids all those years that I wanted to from 2009 until 2020 was because I was too busy getting my soul sucked by all you guys. This is where my neurotypical, neurodivergent, whatever you want to brand me as, brain is at just now. The minute I cut everything of you fucking lot off and disappeared and disconnected from this demonic fucking place, I fell pregnant within weeks. It was ridiculous. It was absolutely outrageous. I fell pregnant on my 40th birthday after my party. I found out I was pregnant on Valentine's Day. My child was born 9 months after my 40th birthday. What an amazing present. Then I had him, and then the milestones all started to drop off. So then you panic, you start researching, and you want to protect your baby, so you research every fucking thing until you can diagnose them. And then when you get the health visitor in, and you can tell the health visitor when that child's 1.5 years old that they're autistic, and her socks are knocked off, and you manage to get your child diagnosed before they're 3, maybe the first person in Scotland to do it. Then you fall pregnant again with twins, lose one. So the twin chat's very triggering, but unless you talk to anybody, you won't know what you do to other people. Lost one, very difficult pregnancy. All my bones turned to basically like putty. I couldn't walk for 9 months. I couldn't do anything. I was in bed rest. Till the point that one of my legs snapped in 3 places. I had to get an operation a week when I was 8 months pregnant. Well, they went for 2 whole hours. Well, they went in and fucked about with my leg as I watched a Netflix documentary. They allowed me to bring my phone in and do it because everybody was just feeling that sorry for me that any person would have to go through an operation a week for 2 hours. But because I was pregnant, obviously, no, we didn't want to harm the baby. That's what we did. And then after that, my baby was born a week later, early, because of the operation, far too small, because obviously all the trauma and stress and all that. So then he was in isolation in an incubator for 3 whole weeks. I had to stay in the hospital with the broken leg, looking after the baby, while my wee toddler's at home with autism, doesn't know where his mum is, right? Then after that, I came home and the shit hit the fan in here with people not coping left and right. So I was left with a broken leg in 3 places with a big stookie on, a brand newborn baby and a toddler. I managed to get through all that. I decided to pop back online, find out what's going on after watching Baby Reindeer, and we all know what fucking happened next.
Yeah, it's distressing, isn't it? It's distressing to watch, really. Oh man, fucking hell. Sometimes you're just lost for words. And I feel like this occasion I'm lost for words. YouTube can really fuck you up, man. And anyone out there who just says it's only YouTube, I wish it was just YouTube, but sadly it's not. It's a fucking nasty place. And if you haven't got the balls or the thick skin, stay off it. Stay the fuck away from YouTube. Because it has real life consequences. And it damages people. Okay, it damages people. It drives people to commit suicide. It drives people to pretend they've committed suicide. It drives people into the nut house. It drives people into a police cell. Listen, how do you feel? Should we wrap it up? Shall we wrap it up? It's been an hour. I'm going to wrap it up. And we look forward to somebody else going live soon. Okay? I'll play out a promotional video all about our nation's greatest king, King Arthur.
On a Christmas day in 503 AD, in Glamorgan, South Wales, a king was made. King Arthur, the war king, fierce and brave, his lineage stretching back to the holy grave. Oh, King Arthur too, our greatest king, brought unity, made Britain sing. Not from stone did he draw his right, but through battle he shone so bright. No wizard's son, but Merlin was his guide, a warlord teaching warcraft far and wide. No sword in stone, but strength in light, he learned the art of war day and night. Guinevere a flirt, but loyal to her core, no Lancelot's scandal tales of yore. He formed the round table, a place for all, his summer games a festive call. Oh, King Arthur too, our legend's king, invented games, made hearts ring. He fought the Saxons, his ancestor the Romans, a kingdom united by his own hands. An asteroid's wrath in 57-9 AD brought his realm down, but not his legacy. With 700 ships, he crossed the sea to America, centuries before you or me. Kentucky's land, he met his end fighting Red Indians. His tail would bend, not by his son, but by time was he slain. His story greater than Hollywood's fame. Researchers gone, but the truth they did seek. Wilson, Black, and Brovstock, their voices speak. Now it's on us to keep his tale true. King Arthur's legend forever we renew. Oh, King Arthur too, our greatest king, his story lives, his praises we sing. From Britain to America, his path did go, a king, a warrior, a legend to know. So sing of Arthur, the war king's might, his true and shining, ever so bright. No myth or magic, but a man of deed, King Arthur too, in history's creed.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2,